Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey.
Hey, everybody. Shagdog.
Jammer.
Spit and Swallow Beer Review. We're live on YouTube and my own personal Facebook.
Oh, wow. We should have actually done the Spit or Swallow Beer Review Facebook page, too.
We should have, but I don't have the link to that one.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, we're doing a pill. I didn't get the ABV or anything else. It's Hardwood Pills.
That's all right. We'll find all the information out as we go.
As we go. This is brewed by who, Jammer?
This is brewed by, I don't know who, bottled by Hardywood Park Craft Brewery, Richmond, Virginia, USA.
5.2% ABV by volume, 36 IBUs.
And they say savor at 35 degrees Fahrenheit. It says Hardywood brew with purpose. Crisp, clean, and incomparably quaffable. Hardywood Pills sparkles a brilliant shade of gold with a rich cloud-like head. Handcrafted with only the finest European Pilsner malt and German noble hops, Pils is patiently conditioned for weeks in our lagering tanks, maturing into a beer that refreshes the palate and satiates the soul.
Yeah, look at all
and
that.
Then,
I thought I did it bad.
yeah, and then it says, this classic Pilsner is the quintessential lager beer in its purest form, brewed in the strict accordance with the Reinheitsgebot law. Hardywood Pils is a nod to old world brewing tradition offered by the innovative brewers at Hardywood. Prosit!
And if anybody doesn't know what the Reinheitsgebot law is, what is that?
That is the German beer purity law.
Right, which is wheat, barley, hops,
and yeast.
Yeast, yeah.
Water and yeast.
Beer Advocate gives us an 84. It's 5.2% ABV and is considered a German Pilsner.
Calm down, calm down.
Which is made in America.
In America.
Yeah, the head on that is outrageous because we usually...
It is outrageous.
You got an awesome pour on that one.
I tell you.
Yours looks like when Superman threw that thing into the
you know
snow.
that thing.
Yeah, you know the thing, the green thing, throws it in the snow, and all of a sudden the Fortress of Solitude just comes alive. Yeah, that's what the top of yours looks like. Fortress of Solitude.
That's awesome.
Do you feel like you're in solitude?
I feel like I'm encapsulated into an icy grave.
Right, icy grave. But we're usually live on YouTube on our own channel. Originally it was My True Review, but now it's just a Spit or Swallow Beer Review channel as of now. And we're live on Facebook right now, so if you want to leave a comment, subscribe to our channel on YouTube, though.
Yes, please subscribe, like, comment, watch, and press that notification bell.
Yes, we would appreciate it.
We would deeply appreciate it.
And this is a double cap toss, huh?
Because we're starting all over again. We had over 7,000 subscribers
since 2011.
500,000 views.
No, we had over a million views, Jim.
Was it a million?
Yeah, because you think our Harlem Shake and one of the other views.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Over 200,000 views. So we're at a million total views. Over a million.
And now all of a sudden it's terrible.
But we're building back better.
Yeah, build it back better. Yeah.
All right, you want me to go first?
Yeah,
Cap toss.
You go ahead.
We're both 0 for 1.
You are so wanting to do it anyway.
Oh, you're so close on that one.
And I went right over the top.
Hit the wire, though. The wire bonus points. We got
that
bonus.
right there should get me points just because I hit the wire behind it.
We've never made that rule.
Because the wire is much more difficult than the camera.
But look for you, my angle is a little different because the wire is over here, so...
You can still hit it.
I know, I can still hit it, but it wouldn't be directly on the camera, so...
Oh, it wouldn't be directly on the camera here either. Yeah. No, I'm being serious. It's not. It's on the edge.
Yeah. You're no points for the wire.
It's funny.
If you get points for the wire, I get points for that box back there.
No, the wire is much more difficult to hit than...
the box is further away, though.
Well, that's no problem for you. You're always throwing it that far. What?
This thing is so frothy heady. Holy
I
shit.
know.
It's like an ice cream
frothy
float.
heady.
It's like an ice cream float.
This thing is a frothy heady. I like that. Frothy heady.
That is crazy.
I think that's the first time I ever heard you describe it. Frothy Heady.
It's like, what's up with that?
What's up with that? What happens?
You know the same when you know.
Well, how Seinfeld goes, what's up with that?
I tell you.
What's the deal with that?
So what do you think, Jammer? David Prost, Darth Vader is the most recent celebrity now. We still got 1 month left.
Being that I didn't even know him, period.
Oh, but you know Darth Vader was played by a white man and voiced by
James Earl Jones.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's who he is.
This reminds me of a snowdrift.
That reminds me of one time
like you're playing in the snow and you're playing commando or something like that, and you're tossing the snowballs, and that don't sound right.
Tossing the snowballs. Hey, did you ever? I know you grew up mostly here in Florida, but have you ever been sled riding before as a child?
Sleigh riding?
Yeah, sleigh. Yeah.
Not a sled or a sleigh, no.
Now, have you been to the place up in Dade City now where they have
No.
No. And what's really funny is they realized they can't make enough snow, so they had to cut the hours.
Yeah.
They're like, the shit was melting too quick.
Well, now it should be fine.
Now, at this weather, it should be a little bit better.
But no, I mean, I was in the earliest snowfall in recent history, which was like in 1979, 80.
That's the earliest snowfall in recent history?
Well, down south.
Oh, okay.
We were headed up north on vacation one time, and it started snowing on us. And we were in like South Carolina or something like that, North Carolina, as we were going up. And we didn't have any cold weather clothes.
Oh, really?
And they didn't even predict that there was going to be cold weather that time.
Yeah, back then it was a little harder. Yeah.
What do you mean a little harder back then?
A little harder to predict.
We're out there.
No, look. Well,
we got a breeze here.
Well, back then, I mean, look at them now. They can't predict shit hardly accurate.
They had radar back then.
Yeah, but in the 70s, they were horrible.
Well, this was 79, 80, so...
Yeah, they were horrible.
Man, you got a good frothy head there, too.
That's a weird head. I don't know if it's the glass or
I think it's the beer itself.
That's weird. And this beer's out of where?
Out of Richmond, Virginia. I don't know, is it?
So, new Virginia.
Yeah, Richmond, Virginia.
I saw that new Virginia liberalism in that beer, huh?
I don't know.
I tell you what, it was great when they had to, we're going to take your guns away in Virginia, and all those people were protesting in West Virginia said, you know what? You come to West Virginia, we'll take care of you.
Yeah.
If you want.
Well, there's a reason why West Virginia is called West Virginia.
Well, yeah, that was during the Civil War, but...
Yeah, they broke free.
Yeah, from Virginia.
Yeah.
But who would ever thought Virginia would be a liberal state,
I just... the only thing I could think of for the reasons...
The lies.
There's a lot of unemployment. And so there's a lot of people that are on the dole. On the government assistance.
Right.
So, of course, they're automatically going...
promise some shit, so they're going to vote for shit.
Yeah. Wow, yours is like all over the place.
I know. It's like if you look at it a certain way, it looks like buckwheat's hairstyle or something.
It's like a marshmallow man exploded.
I haven't had a beer tonight yet where I poured it, and I haven't taken a sip yet. The first one was like, I'm waiting for the head to calm down.
Well, I mean, it's calmed down quite a bit.
You got the thing like on the Stella Artois.
Yeah, take the knife and just scrape it across. Yeah, but that's wasting all the vitamins and minerals and all the wonderful aromatics and nutrients,
Yeah. It's been a crazy time, Dan. Crazy time. But here we are. Christmas 2020. Yeah? Well, we're getting there. We're about 24 days away. But we're starting.
Ooh.
Hell yeah. I think I'm not going to get my... This beer is crazy. It has a mind on its own.
Look at this. It just keeps coming.
I can't believe the head on this thing. It's like... Look at the head on that.
Oh, shit. I still got stuff in there. Look at that.
Is that me to show up? That is me to show up.
Look at that.
Alright. I'm going to try to drink through this one. I'll try to pour the rest later. I should just scrape it all off, huh? Look at that. It's like a blob.
Alright. I'm done with mine there. Let me give it a sniff. Well, it does smell very floral, grassy.
Almost has like a wheat, a Hefeweizen smell to it. A little bit.
Almost like a, yeah.
A little bit of bubblegum banana.
Yeah.
Well, shouldn't it if it spills there, right?
But it's strange, yeah.
Definitely tastes hoppy when it just tastes that.
When it's cloudy and got some sediment in there.
Yeah, it does. A little bit of effervescence.
But it's a nice yellow. I like that yellow.
Yeah, a little bit of bubbles going up in the middle there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You ready?
Let's try it. Yeah.
Close it. Hey, you can pour more in yours.
We've been 11 minutes. We can't even get the beer yet. Wow.
Not bad.
It almost has German Pilsner characteristics, but it almost has like a Hefeweizen taste to it, yeah?
It's, I'm going to tell you, it's very German.
Yeah, definitely German. But
I mean,
have a little Hefeweizen quality to it for being a Pilsner, right?
it's got the floral.
Yeah.
Gives you that, like bubblegum type flavors.
Yeah.
I mean, I can tell it's the floral aspects of it. You know, those hops that they use all the time, the noble hops.
Yeah.
I will have to say, I do like the noble hops.
Yeah, they're alright. They're a big, Sam Adams is a big fan of noble hops.
Well, I mean, you got Pilsner malt and you got the noble hops. And that makes a typical German flavored beer, you know.
Yeah, it's very noble.
Yeah, Pilsner.
Yeah. Yeah. Sam Adams is big on the noble, and I think the Cascade, they use a lot of the Cascade hops too, I think.
But this one right here, you could tell that it's very, very, very close to a German.
Close, but no cigars for me.
Hey, I'm just glad to see somebody here in America being able to brew a beer comparable.
Yeah. It's not super craft up, like super hoppy or anything like
Yeah,
that.
but it's something that is respectful of the German style
but
beers.
It does have a little bit of Hefeweizen quality to it, so I don't know how you get a Pilsner with a little Hefeweizen in it.
I don't know how you get that, especially when you follow the Reinheitsgebot.
What is Hefeweizen? Does it follow the Reinheitsgebot? It
Well,
does have a little Hefeweizen style to it, though. A little bubblegummy banana taste to it.
Isn't wheat an adjunct?
I don't know.
Well, that's the problem. You should know.
Well, I guess it would be, because that's why they made the Reinheitsgebot, because of wheat shortages on wheat. They couldn't use wheat, right?
So I doubt they're putting wheat in that.
That head is the weirdest head I've ever seen, though.
Well, yeah. Something new for everyone. You see, you made a new discovery. Are you excited? It's like Christmas all over.
Tell you what, Jammer. Let's grade this. Let's go ahead and grade it so we can talk about Christmas stuff. How about that? We're going to give it.
All right, let me taste it. You know what? It's got the floral, a nice little bitter at the end, pretty smooth, easy to drink. It's got the bitter, the hops.
Yeah.
Very nice, in my opinion, a domestic German-style beer.
Right.
And for what it is and how well they came to get towards a German-style Pilsner, I would give it a straight-up B. And a swallow.
Yeah, it's not bad. It does have, I mean, I don't think it has the Hefeweizen weed in it, but it does have a little quality of like a bubblegum banana a little bit.
I see what you're talking about. I think it's the floralness.
It could be that. It is very smooth and easy to drink.
It is very smooth.
I'm going to give it a B- on a swallow. For what it is. Especially for American beer. A lot of American beers, they try doing these German, either Pilsners or whatever type of German beers.
And they hop it up. Or they
like,
use adjuncts.
Yeah. I give it a what did I say? A B?
B- and
a swallow. Yeah, it's not. It's easy to drink, I think.
See, I was debating between a B- and a B, and I just finally went ahead and said, you know what? It's close enough.
I mean, there's some German Pilsners I don't like, actually. This one's pretty smooth. And there's some German Pilsners I love. There's some German Pilsners I don't love, yeah. But I love more German Pilsners than I do Czech Pilsners or Austrian Pilsners or whatever.
Although I do like Polish ones, too.
Some of them, but Germans are my favorites.
Yeah.
But then again, not all German Pilsners I don't like, because they're a little bit too like grassy hop or whatever. Yeah. But, yeah. But Christmas. Let's do something Christmassy, Jammer.
What's that?
I was thinking about either doing our top 10 Christmas movies or top 10 Christmas villains.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, movie-wise, Christmas Vacation.
Well, you got to go to 10, so what's number 10?
All right, well, you're springing this on me. How am I supposed to just automatically throw it in a category of 10 movies?
We'll go with someone else's and then we'll...
No, I don't. I'm over it now.
Okay, just give me 10. Just think of 10 off the top of your head.
10 movies.
Top 5, at least.
10 movies.
Yeah, off the top of your head.
Off the top of the head. Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Okay.
Miracle on 34th Street.
All right.
Golly, what are some of the other classic movies that's out there?
Old ones? Or?
Old ones and...
Yeah, Bing Crosby's White Christmas.
Oh, yeah, White Christmas. I mean, it's not really, to me, one of my super favorites, but is up there. And
there's some, not even particularly a Christmas movie. You look at Die Hard. Was it a Christmas movie?
Yeah.
Well, it was during Christmas.
It was during Christmas.
You could probably say that's a Christmas movie.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. You could throw that in there and all that stuff like that. But something that kind of focuses around
definitely,
it. Really, when you think about it, even that White Christmas doesn't even focus around Christmas.
I never really liked that one, actually, myself. But I do enjoy It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah.
Scrooge,
yeah, that's another
National
one.
Lampoon's Vacation.
Yeah.
Christmas Vacation is a good one. I'm sure there's probably some other ones I can't even think of because there are some newer ones that aren't bad.
Isn't Miracle on 34th Street the one where the little Santa, the girl and the Santa?
Yeah, yes, yeah. Virginia. There is a Santa Claus. Yeah, the original one I like.
Yeah. The one with, what's her name? The little girl that becomes a big famous star.
I don't know what she is, but...
Natalie
Coleman.
Wood or something.
Natalie Woods. She's black, though, Natalie Wood.
No.
She's a singer. Oh. Natalie Wood's the one that died.
Yeah.
On the boat with her husband and Christopher Walken out there. And I think
It's a Wonderful Life. Not a whatever. Miracle on 34th
Street. You want me to look it up?
Yeah, just holler at it.
Natalie Wood?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Miracle on 34th Street cast.
The cast of Miracle on 34th Street includes
Natalie Wood. It was.
Oh, I'm good.
And she was murdered.
And she was a little girl.
Back then, yeah. She was filming the movie Brainstorm or whatever the fuck it was with Christopher Walken, and her and her husband Robert Wagner, Christopher Walken were out on the boat, and she supposedly drowned.
And Christopher Walken, right? Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
And Robert Wagner killed her.
I think she had something going on with Christopher Walken, and Robert killed her while Christopher Walken was passed out sleeping.
Well, why would he kill her and not him?
Because sometimes that's, you know.
I would have said they killed each other and jumped off the boat.
Maybe they said she drowned or something, right? Or I mean, maybe
I think maybe Robert Wagner and Christopher Walken was having an affair, and Natalie Wood caught them.
Could be. It's true.
And
Might be true.
turn around and they killed her.
Yeah, because she probably went crazy. I'm telling the whole world about you, homos.
Yeah, exactly.
With a cycle on them, and they're like, "Oh shit, bitch."
Oh hell no.
We're still in the closet. You're going into the...
Exactly.
Who knows? But she's
all right.
really pretty woman.
Natalie Wood. Yeah, she was very pretty.
Yeah.
So I was right on that. That's pretty good, isn't it? I could not remember. You know how long ago it's been since I seen that movie?
Now, speaking of Mr. Wonderful Life, and I told you this before, what a dark movie.
Hot dog.
His whole life is dark. I'm not talking about the part where he wishes he never been born, but his whole life, he fell in a fucking pond or lake to save his brother. Got a problem with his ear, couldn't hear anymore. He grew up. I guess this is his brother's high school graduation, but I guess he was working at the building loan. Okay, his brother's graduated high school. He's going to take over, and he's going to go out to college, but Dad has a heart attack. Mm-hmm. Mr. Potter's people are going to try to take over the bank. They won't do it. Vote for him unless he stays there. So he's like stuck there. So his brother Billy goes off to college.
He helps pay for the college for Billy.
Yep. And then he comes back 4 years, hoping he'll take over, and then he can go to college and travel the world. And nope, he brings home a bitch. He's getting married and offering a job up in Buffalo, Rochester.
Yeah.
So now you're still stuck there.
Yeah.
And then what happens after that?
His dad dies.
That already happened, but yeah. He's stuck there. Sam Wainwright, he meets Mary, but Sam Wainwright, I'm up there.
Oh, Mr. What you call it? Not Potter, but Mr. The pharmacist.
Yeah. We forgot about that part when he jumped and slapped him up in the ears.
Slapped him up in the ears and damaged it more.
But he saved his life by telling him it's poison, Mr. Gower.
Gower, yeah, Mr. Gower.
And George, I'm so sorry. Well, if he wasn't there, and which happens when he wishes never been born, he's never been buried. So he went to prison basically.
And then saving the girl from becoming a prostitute.
Right. I mean, pretty much kept that girl at ease. She was still a town whore, probably. But apparently, when he dies or never been born, she becomes a full-blown prostitute.
Yeah, that's true.
So, and then when he's never been born, you look at that whole part of that movie, it's dark still.
And then Uncle Billy.
Oh, yeah, before the...
$8,000.
Yeah, his best
turns
man.
around, misplaces it.
Yeah, dummy. Anyhow, so now he wishes never been born. Which comes true. He sees how the world, and all those people have changed, except for Bert the cop.
Yeah.
He's the only one that we know of, no change.
No change.
Except for the part where Galloway, and he shoots it a couple times, but the only other one is Ernie, the cab driver.
Yeah.
Which he does have, he's still a cab driver, but he said, don't you remember me? You're Ernie, and you got married to so-and-so, and you got to move to this neighborhood 3 years ago. And, have you seen my wife? Yeah, have you seen my wife? I haven't seen her in 3 years. She ran off, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so we know his wife left him. Yeah. So,
and the one person who really doesn't change at all is Mr. Potter.
Right, Mr. Potter. But we don't see him if George
we don't see him.
The whole town has changed.
In the
flesh.
No, we don't see him in the flesh in this aspect of when
George was
never born.
We don't know if he's still alive, actually.
Yes, we do, because Mr. Potter's town, Potter,
the town, but maybe he died and they changed it to Potter. So who knows?
No, because he was still making money. That's the only reason, the corruption and crime or whatever.
But then anyhow, you go back. He goes back. I want to live again. I want to live again. Yeah, and leave me alone, Bert. I'll hit you again. What's something wrong with him? Yeah. You know me, Bert? Yeah. I know you, motherfucker. And then he goes back home. Murray! Right. And he goes back home, and this is the moral of the story. Only money makes you happy, because all these people are bringing him money.
I wouldn't have a house without you, George.
Yeah, George. And then even the old housemaid. I've been saving this for a husband if I ever did get married, but here,
Yeah, and then what's it say? His friend wires the money.
Oh yeah, hee-haw, Sam.
Hee-haw!
Yeah.
Sam
Wainwright.
Don't know what you're in trouble for, George, but whatever you need.
Yeah, I wired you $5,000. Stop, yeah. And then Harry, the brother, shows up.
Harry! Harry! Oh, Harry.
Here's to my brother George, the richest man in Bedford Falls.
So they show that money solved all problems.
Right.
That's what you're saying.
That's what they...
The true moral of the story was supposed to be that your life touches so many others' lives.
Right.
And if you stay positive and do positive things...
But that's not true.
Positivity will come back.
That shows that GoFundMe will help you out at the end.
And then, yeah. And then it's, being that you're positive and all that stuff, right?
Because you can't imagine that happening, huh? Even from back in the 40s all the way up to now, before the internet age, people going to come to your house, bring money to you, and help you out of a big problem?
I think that you would be surprised to a degree.
If you're popular.
If people knew you and
you helped them out.
They may return the favor.
Right.
And I say may, and I use that loosely.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that it would be completely that way.
I don't think it'd be that way at all. I just can't imagine. I mean, my brother was a pretty popular person. Everybody loved him, so they say. But, after someone kicks the bucket, after 1 or 2 years, nobody remembers. Immediate family, best friends, maybe. That's about it,
Well, all those people that were so-called friends that supposedly raised money and all that stuff, where are they?
Yeah.
What are they doing? Do they even call and say, hey, how you doing? I just wanted to touch base with you.
Matter of fact, I worked at the same place my brother when I went back to work after taking, 15 days off when he passed away. I had like 3 people. I understand some people have a hard time talking about death. Probably don't want to come up to me. Hey, But I had like 2 or 3 people actually come up and say, "Hey, how you doing?" Actually, so that's like kind of weird. 3 people. I worked at the same place as him, and really weird. It was a weird feeling. I was expected to be swamped because I'd being swamped beforehand. Before he died, because I had people always ask me, how's he doing? Is he doing good? How's he doing? And then after he dies, I come back to work. 3 people ask me how I was doing or how's the family doing.
Yeah, I think in general that popularity is a big thing.
Yeah.
But it's fleeting because not many people will stick with it.
Right.
And the big picture is supposed to be positivity, spreading positivity, lives touching in other lives in positive ways, and so forth. So don't wish your life away. But like you said, the realist point of view is that, hey, money solves all these problems. If you send me money, I can clear the debt, and I'm happy,
That's true. I tell you what.
Even if I did lose my significant other, because like Mary's there and she would have lost George,
Right. Let's say he killed himself that night. They still would have been bringing the money that night to her to help her out. Mary, or that week.
Mary.
But then again, some other unlucky family, Joe Bob down the road, who wasn't nothing, worked at the meat market or whatever. They didn't have any family friends or anything. He does the same thing that night.
That's what I was saying. Like you said, popularity. I mean, if you're not known and you don't make an effort to be known,
right,
then you will never enjoy the benefits of.
Right, and even if you try to make the effort to be known, some people try to make the effort to be known, and they try too hard, and you're like, that idiot there. Yeah, I don't try that shit.
I don't care. I mean, look at it this way.
I'm going 10 feet down, 6 feet down.
Look, I have people in my family that will kiss up and try to be friends with relatives in order to get to money and all that stuff that they have and all that stuff like that. Look, I may not talk to them all the time. I may not, I still love them and everything like that. And the ones that they're kissing up to and all that stuff, I've always loved them and all that stuff like that, but I don't go out of my way to, and that's a bad thing on my part. I should do more in that sense. Write cards and stuff like that and say Merry Christmas, all that stuff. But I mean, it's, as your guy, it's kind of hard to do that stuff. I don't know why it is, but it is.
It's a guy thing.
It's a guy thing. And most women who get with the guys, they handle all the card writing and all that stuff. They send all that stuff out.
Or if they don't, they push you to do it.
Yeah. And they'll make sure have you called your mom?
Yeah.
Have you called your mom?
All right.
You better call your mom.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Some of them, not all
Yeah.
of them.
But you know what I'm saying. Good ones will do
Good
that.
ones, yeah.
And they'll say, well, have you
It's hard
talked
to find a good woman these days.
That is true.
I ain't shitting you. I mean, I'm not looking for nothing special.
I ain't bullshit.
But at least a good woman who has, a little caring. I don't need a...
Caring or Karen?
C-A-R-I-N-G.
Caring, yeah.
Karen. I don't need somebody to wait on me hand and foot, but at least a nice, hey, baby, good morning, how are you? Would you like some coffee? Something, a little appreciation.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like you wouldn't return it.
All right, I've always returned, I always give appreciation, but I never got any back. I love 2 women that,
That you had long relationships with. Those are your longest relationships, weren't they?
Both of them were. Yeah.
That's sad.
One was, the one I didn't live to 9 years. 9 years lived with them. Lived with one for 9 years. The other one I lived for. I lived with her for 3.5 years, 4 years, somewhere or other.
Mm-hmm.
But no respect.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I've always said to my family and all that stuff like that, hey, you earned the money. You worked hard and earned that money. You do with that money you want to do with. I'm not going to go out of my way to kiss up to you and ask for your money and all that stuff like that. When, hey, you earned it. You sacrificed and did without to get what you got.
Right. Are you talking about if they die, like they leave it?
Yeah. I have people in my family that. Don't get me started on that.
I don't have that much, but if whatever I do have left, I would give to my parents, of course. If they're still around, if I kick the bucket, or my brother. That's what
exactly.
And that's expected. Right. I don't have any children of my own, but ladies, if you're listening, I'm still available. I think I can still produce a couple little golden nuggets or something.
But I mean, in general, it's just I just don't understand the what money does to some people.
Oh, some people. I mean, you get with somebody and they thrive on either going on,
trips.
I gotta be out there. I gotta show all the world what I'm doing. And
then, of course, they're on Facebook and they're portraying this life and all that stuff like that.
Oh, yes. And if we don't have enough, I use the credit card. Let's do it.
See, like with all the trips that I took overseas and stuff like that, I paid on as I went.
Right.
I paid 2 years paying on these things. And, I didn't have the money and just forked it out,
Right.
I paid on it. Yeah. I earned it.
I can't believe you did that. That takes a lot of...
cojones.
Well, not cojones, but it's almost like...
dedication.
I'm saving for this trip. I'm taking this money and setting it aside here and there for this trip, which
and it's very
a lot
difficult.
of people can't do that. And if they do, they usually use credit cards. Like, well, okay, let me max this credit card out and go on a trip and paying high interest on it for 6 years.
Well, that's the thing, But anyway.
Yeah, I'm
still drinking this beer?
Frugal lifestyle. Frugal lifestyle.
I'm ready to move on to the next one.
I'm almost done, Jim. I'm almost done. We haven't had any viewers or anything. I don't think nobody's viewing us on Facebook
don't care.
either. I don't think. Let me check my Facebook.
Don't care at all.
You don't care?
No, I just want to, get on to the next beer review.
Let's check Facebook, see if anybody. I don't think it'll show us though. Oh, who's that?
Unforgettable.
Okay, I know who she is.
In every way.
Do not like this new Facebook setup. I'm very offended by it.
Unforgettable. And that's how you'll stay. It's incredible. As someone so unforgettable.
Here it is, going.
Things that I am unforgettable to.
So long that takes. I think there's a big delay on our Facebook. Facebook.
There is. Let's see how long it takes for my hand to wave.
That's a big delay, cause.
Yeah, that's a humongous delay. There's my hand.
There I am there.
Yeah, that's a big delay.
I'm gonna do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey!
It's like a minute behind or something. So if you're watching us on Facebook, it was a minute ago. So
you weren't watching us live. It was.
Yeah, and forgive us if we said something because that was like a minute or two ago.
Yeah, we're moving on.
Yeah, we're moving on with our life.
You sit back and let it linger.
So, did you have to let it linger? Anyhow.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm
ready.
ready.
You having a drink the rest? Golly, I thought you were done with that.
Who was that?
Who was what?
Who's in my head?
Well, that's the one about the news.
Oh. Yeah, I'm ready to get this over, Jim. Ready to chug this?
Chug. Should be able to chug that. That's Reinhardt's gun about that beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish we keep doing live on my Facebook or. Should we keep doing live on my Facebook or?
Why not?
All right. Well, let's end this one now. All right.
Well, you got to finish your beer.
I got to finish the whole thing.
Of course.
Anyhow, y'all, my beer bottle's blocking it, but that's the Tampa Bay Bandits.
Yeah, Bandits.
That was the USFL for all of you youngsters. Don't know that was United States
John
Football
Candy
League.
used to own a portion of the Bandits.
Did he? Burt Reynolds did too, eh?
Yeah.
And John Candy owned a portion of the Canadian Football League team, the Toronto Argonauts.
Argonauts, yeah. Oh! That's amazing.
Tampa Bay Bandits, though.
Yeah.
Oh.
They were actually a very good team.
I love the USFL. I wish it could have stayed around. Yeah, they were good.
The Bandits were
they
actually
the best, but they were up there. You know,
Bandits were actually a very good team.
Never made it to the championship, but
and you got to put a frame of reference in that.
Steve Spurrier was.
You got to remember that the Buccaneers of old
of that time frame, 84, 85,
really
83, 84, 85. Yeah, a lot of people were big Bandits fans at that time because they're like the Bucs sucked. Yeah.
They're like, oh, Bucks suck. We gotta go straight.
Yeah.
Down this road or whatever. You know, it's like, yeah, of course.
Yeah, Steve Spurrier. I can't remember. I can't remember Steve Spurrier. I think was a coach, wasn't he? At one point, I don't know. Anyhow, that was a great league. I liked it. I was like happy that it had. But when they went to, they're like, we're going to start playing in the fall and we're going to sue the NFL, and that's when they lost it.
Yeah.
Don't try to compete with the NFL. You should have kept going to spring thing. And
build it up and build it up and build it up and then attack.
Yeah, and then they thought even like be like the AFL where some teams would get to merge with the NFL, but that shit wasn't happening.
No.
They could have because they had the Baltimore Stars, Philadelphia Baltimore Stars. Oh well, had good teams though. Good teams. I like them.
So did we give this a grade already?
Yeah, we did.
All right, good.
I am Shagdog.
I am Jammer. We are the Spit of Swall Beer Review. This is our Christmas extravaganza. Yes. We're moving on.
We're moving on to the next one.